Another day and another nervous breakdown for the Trump campaign. Hours after jumping around in joy that the largest county in Michigan deadlocked to certify the results, the Trump world fell into deep silence as the board of canvassers agreed to certify the results. Not just the Trump campaign, even people on the Democratic side would have had a nervous breakdown watching GOP operatives go to any extent to subvert the counting and certification process. Wayne County is the largest county in Michigan and home to Detroit. 861,000 people voted this year. Biden won this county with a 37% margin. Democrats win the cities and Republicans win rural counties. Take every state, even the deep blue ones, you will see this pattern repeat all over the country. Dems in urban areas, Republicans in rural areas, and suburban areas swinging in both directions. Due to the size of Biden's victory, the Trump campaign knows the importance of Wayne County in Michigan, Philadelphia in Pennsylvania, Clark County in Nevada, and Maricopa in Arizona. It's just the math. Keep attacking counties where Biden won big and see if he can throw the certification process into chaos. In Michigan, the election certification at the county level and state level is done by a board of canvassers. The board will always have two Republicans and two Democrats. So when the county officials responsible for Wayne County met yesterday, they deadlocked. Two Republicans refused to certify while the two Democrats wanted to certify the results. Trump got the news and he was jumping around in joy. The MAGA world erupted to watch this election interference. The two Republicans on the board of canvassers in Wayne County did not want to certify the results because a number of precincts in the county had conflicting number of votes cast against the number of votes recorded as having participated in the election. This is a common mismatch you will find in elections around the country. This mismatch happens sometimes because, let's say, a voter decided to wait in the line, but suddenly he did not feel like voting and he leaves. When you have millions of people voting, this kind of error will always happen. Ask the Trump campaign to produce the number of precincts in which he had won around the country and give us a list of all the counties where there was a mismatch. If you ask him the question, he will not talk about it because there will be a ton of them, a lot more than a ton of them. Hope some Democrat who have access to that data or any analyst pull out these numbers for the 2020 election and the 2016 election. It will be fun to watch the two Republicans in the board of canvassers in Wayne County squirm when forced to face hard evidence in front of them. And the absurdity of the blockade is number one, it will be legally untenable, and second, even if the county officials disagreed on the certification, it only moves the process to the state level, where the state board of canvassers will have to sit down, look at the results in Wayne County, and certify them. The Trump campaign knows this. So, why make a huge cry about it at first and then goes completely silent? Because, due to the floundering nature of Trump lawsuits around the country, they are looking for any momentum, even if it is a flimsy, short lived one, to pump some oxygen into the fraud theory and show that they are winning and they have a chance to win. This woman, who I believe deserves to be known around the world for her own comments, said that she will certify the results in the communities other than the city of Detroit. And the implication is here is very clear. She does not want communities filled with black people because, hey, they largely vote for the Democrats. So, this Monica Palmer, who was ready to certify Livonia, a precinct that had the second highest number of out of balance recording in the state. So, she was ready to certify that precinct but not Detroit. You want to know why? Because Livonia is filled with white voters and Detroit is filled with black people. I really hope African Americans in Georgia are watching this. The GOP does not want you to vote. That's what Monica Palmer tried to do in Michigan to disenfranchise entire Detroit. And that's what Mr. Lindsey Graham wanted to do in Georgia to toss out votes from entire counties under the pretense that there was a large number of signature mismatch in mail in ballots from a particular county. They don't want African American votes to be counted. It's okay to fill the jail, it's okay to step on your neck, and it's okay to follow you while you are jogging and shoot you from behind. It's okay to shoot a kid with a toy gun. It's okay to barge into your house in the middle of the night and shoot you. But it is not okay to count your votes. We will toss out entire counties, entire cities if necessary. African American voters in Georgia, if you're watching this, January 5th is the day when you make your voice heard loud and clear. Monica Palmer from Michigan and Lindsey Graham from South Carolina are counting on you to not show up. Step up and take control. A record turnout is the only way to step up and take your control. The GOP has graduated from pre election voter suppression to post election voter disenfranchisement. They have gone from chipping away at the margins to tossing out entire counties if possible. I don't know what will be their next target, maybe entire states. If you have watched this far, I believe that my effort was worth your time. Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey say that they are tamping down on disinformation. But the only content that's most likely to be throttled is the content like the one you just saw. You want evidence? I am possibly the only analyst, possibly, predicted that Biden will win 306 electoral votes in this election. That video has reached less than 100 people, while posts on conspiracy theories continue to be the most shared posts on Facebook. Please share the video or the channel with your friends and family. That's the only way it will reach more people. If you can subscribe the channel, that will also help gain some traction. Thank you for your time.